Hey, welcome to the Tangled Puppet again. Make sure you hit the like. Definitely make sure you hit the subscribe for me. And definitely come back and watch some more. Turn that bell on so you get all the notifications, alright? Okay, now that we got that out of the way. By the way, if you're needing professional advice, go see a professional. I'm just here for your entertainment, to give you knowledge, insight on situations that you already know and feel. I'm just a confirmation for you. I'm that conduit for spirit that allows you to get that information you need to get, okay? Look, that's the truth of the High Priestess, okay? So I'm just here to give you the information you need, that confirmation. Today's gonna be a love reading. I felt it coming. I knew it. Those are, if anybody knows me personally, you'll know that might bring comfort to other people when I do them, but, that's not my favorite topic. So, let's get to it. Alright, Archangel Michael, the ancestors, the angels in heaven above. We ask that you come down and wrap your arms around every one of my viewers with love, okay? Because they need it. They need to feel their love. They need to know they're loved because they are, even in times you feel alone. If you're sensitive, this may not be your message. But if you're sensitive, I know that it's your message. You need to hear the things that I'm about to say. You need to know what I'm about to spill for you. So, angels, we just want you to keep wrapping them in love. We want you to keep showing and guiding them, helping them heal and evolve, to allow their higher self to connect in with them today. So that we can fully understand this message and prepare for their spirituality to evolve today. All right? In your holy name we pray, as above, so below, right? All right, so let's get started. This message is here for somebody who is a group of people. You could be male or female. This is not gender specific because it can go either way. So if you catch me saying she or he, of course I'm a she. So I could perceive that you want to channel this out from a woman's point of view, but we'll channel it the way that God gives it to me, the way that it needs to go, okay? But I got this download earlier when I was walking at the track in the rain. I needed a cleansing. I needed to let everything just go away. And so I'm picking up on a group of people. You've been heavy. Got the whole itching nose over here, got the witch itch going on, but let's not mind that, okay? It's been a while since that's all started. But anyways, let's keep going with the message. Oh man, hang on, I need to grab something. Okay, we're back. Alright, so as I'm walking at the track, I'm thinking about all these queens that become empresses, all these divine feminines that have shifted into their power, or divine masculines, these emperors out here, people who have truly been looking at the man or woman in the mirror, people who have been working their shadow side because thy own self told them to do it, not anybody else, not anyone else told them to, right? But they just started. They started doing it because they chose to, because they wanted better for themselves. They wanted to become better, right? They knew they were better than what they had been displaying to the world. And they also have built their self-worth from a level of, like right here, to a level of, you can't even see this anymore. It's like way up here, you cannot see it, okay? And their self-love, it used to hit below the charts down here. Now their self-love is up here and you can't find it. You can't even see it either, right? That's what God wanted you to do. He wanted you to step in to this race with this finish line up here. But he stuck a roadblock right here. So you'd have to run into it. You'd have to run into yourself right before you finished everything, right before the big grand finale, okay? So, all right, follow me. I'm picking up on a group of people in your past. You, one way or another, wanted to have love in your life. One way or another, you wanted to feel loved. So you've been reflecting. You had been reflecting of how you just really wanted this love. You just really wanted to feel loved to the point that you felt guilty because of the way that you yearned to be loved. And so you kept going through cycles and patterns with people to give love, to feel love, to be loved, right? You realized that you had abandonment issues that were so deep. Deep wasn't the word for them. Maybe you were an orphan. Maybe you were orphaned simply because your gifts kept you feeling exhausted. But maybe you were adopted. Maybe you just didn't belong in the family that you grew up in. Or maybe everybody that you love somehow or another left your life. Whoa, that's deep. That's deep. That's deeper than saying, hey, I had a boyfriend back in high school, and you know what? We didn't get along, and I carried some guilt around because I ran him off. That's deeper than that. That's deeper than that. So now I don't let any boyfriend stay because I'm afraid of commitment. I abandon him. No, I'm talking about some real issues here. Issues that you didn't even create in your life, but it kept happening. Issues that were surrounded by unrequited love. And you know what happens when you get these abandonment and unrequited love situations going on here? Stockholms. Do you know that Stockholms is a real thing where you begin to love your abusers because you don't know any different? That you think that is, yeah, it's deceitful. But you think and feel like that's what you're supposed to do, that it's okay, that this is the right thing to do. And in return, you know what happens? You start disowning thy own self. And when you start doing that, eventually you sell your soul. You sell your soul to somebody else. You give them all of your power. So I'm picking up on somebody who recognized, a group of people who recognized what was going on. That in situations of love in their life, they start falling prey to Stockholms. I know you're abusing me, but what can I do to please you to get you to stop abusing me? Is it that I don't give you enough? Let me give you more. Is it because I didn't do it this way? Let me change that for you. Right? You start highly observing thy own self. That's what I'm talking about here. And then before you know it, you've got yourself in this circle of fire all around yourself, right? Okay, the group of people I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Maybe your birthday's April 6th, maybe you're born in April, maybe you're born in June. But what I'm saying is, instead of appreciating yourselves, your gifts, your talents, you, the reason how you become you, how you got you, how you healed from these situations, instead of appreciating that and saying, giving yourself a pat on the back and say, hey, I'm the last man standing. I made it through this. You start highly, highly judging your own self. As you're judging yourself, your divine guides are like, no. Stop. You're disowning parts of you. You're losing parts of yourself. Yeah, your intuition. It starts going off the Richter scale. Your inner child. Everything. Right? And so you have to go to a place of rest. So you took off Maybe you got your heart broken so bad that you said, hey, I need to go preserve myself, to prepare myself, to plan for myself, so I can be in preparation for my own self. Yeah, and people started gossiping about you. They didn't understand your way of doing things. They didn't even understand your way of praying. They didn't understand how you got this recovery simply by praying. God, I need you to come in. I need you to show me me. I need you to show me where I'm vain in my life. The parts of me that's got my ego 10 foot tall and me 2 foot tall. I need you to put a completion to anything that does not serve me in my life. It doesn't matter who it is, God. What I said is anything that doesn't serve me. Because I'm not strong enough. I failed prey to Stockholm so many times. I know my limits. So God created something around you. It was this. You're His work. You're His workaholic. Every day. It's a lot. What He did for this group of people is a lot. Every day He said, you're my canvas. And I will paint you better. I will shape you better. I will show you how to be better prepared. I will quietly preserve you. I will pre-qualify you. Is what He said. Quietly, hidden in plain sight, I am going to upgrade your life. But there's some things you have to release. It's all this you got thrown around with you, all this ego, all this hostility, all these things that you've been being of service to that don't suit you. It's from all this rejection. It's all this gunk. It's all these abandonment issues. It's the way you beat yourself up in solitude. You don't pat yourself on the back enough. Matter of fact, you keep throwing yourself out of whack. But that prayer you said, because you acknowledged your weakness to me. You told me, God, I'm not strong enough. But I am strong enough to believe that you can handle this for me. Because every time I keep looking back in my life, I see so many situations where without you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be alive. I wouldn't be sober. I wouldn't be sane. This group of people said, God, I stood the test of times because you put me through it, but you carried me through it. You might have thrown me in it, but you carried me so elegantly that I was falling with style. And nobody even noticed. Because you had my back. Because of the faith that I held in you alone. And God said, because of your passion for me, because of your love, because of your faith, you're about to discover something about you that I know you're really going to like this time. It's because of all this growth you had. It's surrounding your heart, though. He's highlighting the heart in both of these pictures. He was like, what I've been preparing you, maybe this took 9 months. What I've been creating through you, you see him up there talking, he's like, they ain't never gonna believe this. It's the amount of growth that you have had. It's the growth in your heart, the way that you have the ability to perceive things, to change things, to rise things to a whole new vibration because of the ability that you have to love. The ability that you have to forgive. He was like, I'm going to take that Stockholm's and I'm going to heal all of these errors that you feel like are places in your life where you went through a lot. Turmoil, things that created triggers in you that you didn't even know you had. He's like, I'm going to heal them perfectly. Yeah, all these areas in your life. Oh, so much turmoil that literally made you a victim, your heart. There was a lot of tricks played on you. Somebody always just trying to get to the bag. It was a lot. It was a lot, he said. So, I'm going to change that for you. I'm going to heal you. I'm healing your heart. I'm allowing it to grow 2 sizes too big this time. Look, it's popping out. Look at all this growth that's around this heart. Your heart is so big and healed now that you got people mad. You got people smug. You got people wondering how you done this. But it wasn't you. It was by your faith. By that faith that God gave you a long time ago. When you surrendered and said, I can't do this anymore. I know that you protect me. And I know that you will help me change my life. So I'm putting it in your hands, God. And that changed it all. All lower vibrations started fading away the day that you started praying. And that was the great enlightenment that got you on this destiny. This destiny for what? This yin and yang, complete balance. Because while you were on that journey, he also told you a secret. Is don't feel so alone. Because I put another soul out here just like you. It's prepared. It's preserved just for you. Darling, just know he's going to have a cup of love in his hands. He's going to bring the whole world to you. Because you're going to be his gem. His beautiful gem. The way that your light shines, he'll see no other above you. So this facade energy that you've been going on, this mask of grief and this isolation, he said, I'm going to need you to release that. To have faith that your story isn't over yet. That you're not done yet. So while you're out here on this trail, on this journey going, hey twin, twin. I know you hear me because we got this telepathic bond right here. I'm not prepared for you, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been marching on this journey, on this path. I've been healing. I've been changing. I've been evolving. I've been doing the damn thing, but I'm not prepared. God said, oh, he hears you. That's the scariest part, is he heard you say you weren't prepared for him again. And he stopped and he said, God, what's wrong? Why is she not prepared yet? God said there's still something she has to release. It's that ego. Something about that ego. You need to pray. You need to say today, you need to repeat after me, God, I've been looking in the mirror. I know that obviously there's still part of this ego in here that needs to be shattered. It needs to be broken out. It needs to be released. It needs to be removed so I can be that complete vessel for you, so that I may do thy will. so that I can be completely balanced, so I'm prepared to do what I am sent here to do, and that is fulfill this divine contract that you asked me to, right? He said, that's right. Because of that prayer you said, now your twin sees you. Your soulmate can see you finally. You can see yourself. Maybe you weren't able to see yourself in the spirit, or he wasn't able to correctly see you, but he can see you now. Literally see you. He knows who you are. He's coming for a renewal. It's because of the prayer of your self-worth. You release this guilt, other people's guilt, your own guilt. You had an expansion. It was bittersweet to you. You may even feel like parts of you died. It was insecurities, though. They're gone. They're no longer there. You have an abundance. You had an abundance of insecurities that were blocking you from being able to accept your own self. And do you know what your own self is to you? It's a miracle. It's instinctively who you are. So all of this confusion and this trickery and all this energy that was around you is dissipating. It's dissolving. It's going away. It's everything that kept you feeling like the old you was dying off and you were impatient. You just wanted to live in joy. It's done with. You're now that mystic. You're now that creation, that preserved, prepared, planned, persevering, perfect mystic that he was making special for his other creation out there that he also had been preparing. And that's your soulmate. Your soulmate. He had been preparing them. He had been preserving them. And they themselves were getting impatient. They wanted to see and know the truth. Like I said, that soulmate. I love it, God. I love the confirmations. It's his instinct. As you're ready, he's ready. When you're like, yes, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's all I can say. That he went inside himself. While other people were gossiping and talking, he sat himself down. Yeah, the angel of guidance sat him down about this commitment, about this contract, about what he actually lost. Who? This dang King of Wands that won't stay out of my readings. But it's this twin flame that wants you to know how he feels or she feels. But it's about this leader, this twin, let's not play it, this King of Wands that was surrounded by a page of swords, somebody who kept gossiping. That's only because they had the dagger hidden. They wanted to stab you in the back. So your angel of guidance, this one that guided you to your twin to begin with, he's like, hey, let me bop you on the head, little bunny foo-foo. Let me tell you something about this commitment that you have with this woman, with this man. Let me tell you about these wings that been carrying the sand beneath them from the beginning of times. About what you're losing. And the King of Wands started thinking again. Started thinking about all the burdens that this gossip caused. He started thinking about all the progress he had. He started reflecting about what he got out of this relationship. And there was a death. How he felt like part of him died when this loss came to this lover's situation. Yeah. When he lost his empress. How she was always dedicated to him. How they were planning for something bigger. How they knew that this was a past life love. How he wanted nothing more than this Four of Wands, this wedding. This spiritual commitment, this inspiration. You were everything that he wanted. He wanted freedom from his old ways, from his old coping abilities, to his old addictions, to the old people, to the old energy, to this lower vibration with this devil card here and the judgment. He didn't want to receive such a harsh judgment. He felt like his life was harsher than that. You were the sensitive emotions in his life. You were what was keeping him balanced and grounded and comforted and determined. Feeling resilient, like even if he got hit in the head, he could still get back out of bed and do it again. It was stressful with this 99 energy, but it was recognition. He felt like a man. He felt like more. He was able to channel, to manifest. He felt like he had the power. But things took two different paths. All of a sudden, he had to go a different way. He had to transist. He had to find resolutions to the gossip. It sounds like to what happened. He listened to the wrong person, and that's the truth. He got heartache. That's what he got. Instead of happiness, he got heartache. So there was a departure. And he knew that would restrict him. It was an indifference that would have to be healed. It was take what you can get and go. It was the way the prophecy was supposed to be told. It was the destiny. It's that wheel of fortune. It's coming back together. It's abundance. It's uncertainty. It's the emperor on a journey. Was he on a journey to not rejecting these ideas that his ancestors were giving to him? To following himself, to learning to trust thy own self, to have courage, to be able to love, to be able to support, to put endings to things that don't serve him so that he can become better, to be a better man, to be a better leader, to inspire others to be prepared. Because if you pray for something, you just might get it. And if you're not the one that's ready, why is she to blame? That's what I hear a man saying. I wasn't ready. Why is it her fault? I've been reflecting. So I want to go back to my roots and start over. I need to go talk to her. I need to go back to where it all began and speak about something. In this night, in the stars, the angel of hope came and showed him something. They showed him how both of you were equally yoked, how both cups were filled, how the scale was completely balanced, how the world was here to bring you success. And that's the big enlightenment that knocked him out of his seat. It's now this initiation that he has to walk through. Are you man enough to come back? Are you man enough to take action? To have your blessings? Or will you let your dreams all go away at night with the moon and sit in comfort and just say that you made the best decision that you could think that you made at the time? Or are you going to show your commitment to this friendship? Are you going to take action and know that you're lucky because God has it written in this book, in this plan, in the stars for you, because He's seen the vision long ago that this would outstand the test of times, that it would all be held by the choices that were made, because this Ten of Cups, this happy family, it's yours. It's this Queen of Wands with the King of Wands. It's sadness came, but that's sadness. It's the perfect storm. It's right into this commitment, right into these blessings with the Hierophant. It's the Hierophant to the Ten of Pentacles. It's everything you ever wanted with stability. Who cares about the drama of the partnership? It's yours to have. It's yours to hold. It's yours to live. Like I said, this partnership is yours. this marriage, this family, this community. I'm as young as I choose to. I was trying to transition to move forward, but I felt like I had to see the truth to have an ending. It's progress, though. It's justice. I speak truth and fairness to myself now, and that's how I know you're my happiness. That's how I know that when God tells me to make a move, I'm ready for this partnership. I'm worthy of the deepest kind of love now. I choose my battles carefully. And I know what I deserve. I'm free from whatever is holding me back. Yes, I trust in the universe and whatever God brings me. And that's this new love. It's you. It's everything I ever dreamed of having. I have support from the universe, and it's showing through me. Opportunities for personal growth, and I grabbed them, and I mastered them. I paid attention to the details, and I stayed in control this time. Yeah, who? This Queen of Wands. She created thy own power of infinity within inside thyself. She created this balance. It's the High Priestess. It's my intuition guided me to the truth, and that was you. I'm nurturing myself and my future now. I'm rewarded for everything I do. God rewards me for loving me, which equals you, is what I'm hearing. And so let me stop right here. Yeah, it's this strength. It's that gem. Like I said, you're his gem, baby. Baby lines and crystals and this woman with darker hair resonate with you, masculine. But it's that Herkimer diamond. Something to do with that Herkimer diamond. It, like I said, resonates with you, Emperor. You've been reflecting. And now you're manifesting nothing but the truth. And you know she's your truth because you can see her now. He sees her with his third eye. He sees her. He literally sees her. And he's bringing in a romantic proposal. He said, I've seen the future with you, and it's everything I ever dreamed of. I find calmness through the clarity that I got, but it does bring me sadness. I hope it's not too late to move forward because I'm resilient. I'm trusting and I'm following my heart, Empress, and I'm coming for you. Trust in these ideas that God put in my mind, in this vision. Trust in this stability. It's this King of Wands. Like I said, he's coming for that Queen of Wands. He's dedicated for everything he's doing. He's accepting his path without resistance. He's accepting these new beginnings. I remember a treasure in this past happiness. I remember you. That's you. You're my happy place. And you're my world. You're the love of my life. And I want nothing more than this stable life with you as my wife. What do I have to lose, she says. One way or another. I knew I was going to get you one way or another. Maybe today or maybe another, but one way I knew I would get you. Secret lover of mine. When it hurt so bad, I just wanted to be with you. That secret lover of mine. Oh, hello, Mr. Yellow, Mr. Golden Sun, Mr. Lover, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Golden Sun. And I channeled these out, and so that's how she feels. She feels like you're the happiness in her life, Mr. Lover. She wants you to be not just a secret lover. She wants you to be her partner, her lifetime lover. She's ready to give you the recognition you deserve, the rewards that you earned. She's ready to let you lead the way. She wants to let you lead the dance, that last dance. Yes, because all have prizes here, and she knows you're her prize. all in a golden afternoon. You inspired something with her, and that's to know that you and her are both rare and free, and there's nobody like you guys. And that she's creating her own reality, that she is finding this opportunity that is allowing her to discover that she's never in a jam. She's got her sovereignty. He's got his sovereignty, and they're declaring freedom. And God said, you passed a test. Go get that lover of yours so that you're not sitting in a moments of regret, fearing. Everyone's a little different. Remember that. But this one's not. This one's your one. Yeah. If you feel blocked, just go, is what he's saying. Don't cover up the errors. Just go. Life is brief and bright, but it is short, but it's yours to live. So just go. Go for it. Don't hold back anymore. Create your own happiness regardless of the condition. So if that's what you want, go for it. Even if it is a stinky little fox or a skunk. Maybe she reminds you or he reminds you of a fox. But time, you feel like you're pressured by time and you're in a rush. I'm doing 80 and a 50 because I ain't had no... Right, so that's how it's going. He's like, hey, I'm on my way, yes, with a lot of effort. Because I choose you. It's this big discovery. I'm no longer falling for others. I'm not drinking the poison. It's time to spill this tea. Is the only time that I feel free is the eternity that I'm spending with you. Life is so long and boring and drug out of here without you when you're here. So just believe in me because I'm on my way. Don't give up, babe. I'm on my way, yay. So somebody's on their way to you. They're on their way to tell you something. It's this major twist in this tale. They have to know. You have to know that they know you're the love of their life. Yes, they're rediscovering their individuality and they're reconsidering their alliances because they know that they have a complete commitment with you and a whole new world is born. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It's your sacred gift of sight. You seen it coming. Your elders told you. And all the sudden, once upon a midnight, they started letting it flow. They started telling you. They started letting you find these solutions to have this sweet life, to fix things. They showed you whom to trust and you are reborn. So now you must choose. Is this what you want? Because God's bringing in a rebalance in your life. You're now a great leader. Something about Elizabeth in this line, but you're a great leader. You're positive and you're uplifting. Your wisdom is light as a feather. And other people are realizing just how unique you really are. And that you have these loyal guardians. And they're learning from you at this moment. They're learning a lot because they're showing appreciation. You taught them so much. Yeah, it's a thinking man. He just keeps thinking about you. He's like, you taught me so much in such a short time. If I could only spend my whole lifetime with you, and that's what he's manifesting. He was like, it's just the finances that put a constraint over us, but it's better now. Let's walk through this garden gate together. Everything's unlocked. There's so many possibilities. Archangel Michael helped me through it. Yeah. He's like, but what I could have learned if I spent a lifetime with you. All of this knowledge, all of this information, it was all the everything I needed to birth this new world out with you. It's that door to value in my mind. Yes. Come on with the spirit. I love it when you give me confirmations. Yeah, it's this thinking man. He's like, I got my money right. I got my mind right. I'm on my way. Yay. He's showing lots of strength with these lines popping out. He's like, I'm bringing you the key to my heart this time. You better not lock it back up in this cage, though. It's that twin. I told you he's on his way. Because he wants to fulfill his contract with you. Yeah. This father, this masculine, he's taking action in his life right now He's even nervous, but he doesn't care. He's on his way. He's like, people can be envious. I don't even care anymore. I don't care what they say. I know what I've seen. I've seen what I saw, and I'm on my way. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm no longer sitting in indecision. I know my path, and I'm on my way. He's like, I ain't had that in a minute, and I'm on my way. Or she is. She's like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I ain't had it in a minute. I'm on my way. To this family, to this man holding the heart, to this caring connection, to have victory with you. Are you going to crown me yet? Look, I don't even have my crown on today. Come on, king me and queen me. Queen me the crown. Crown me the queen of your heart. Crown me the king of your heart. I'm attached to you through spirit. Spirit attached me to you by the hip. And I'm ready to stay there. Yeah, it's this new strategy God come up with. Wasn't it funny? We are each other's door to happiness, to an abundant of everything. Even in the community, it's this patience to this cornucopia. We had to break each other's heart to appreciate it. And because of that, everything's coming full forward. You are the healers of all ages. It's this thinking woman in this journey she's been on to happiness. She felt all tied up, but now everything is released. The angel of love come in and has released everything, and everything is able to go forward. There is no more constraints. So, this is what's happening. It's your intuition telling you that this love, this comfort, this kindness, this intuition, this sensitive thought of this psychic, this emotional psychic, this interest that you share about learning about each other's issues has made you resilient, and I'm on my way back. You're my backbone. You're the one I like fighting for in my corner. You are sensitive and you're responsible. Hell, you're even funny. And he's like, I can't take it. I'm on my way back. He's like, I've got to get back to what makes me me. All that's well that ends well when I'm with you. And that's the message. I'm going to leave it right there. Yeah, it's fulfillment. It's wish fulfillment. I'm going to leave it right there with yes, he's on his way back, or she's on his way back with enthusiasm to their love, to the love of their life. And we'll leave it at that. So if you needed a love story and this one resonates with you, here it is. They're on their way back to you with that 1111 energy. For that sacred contract that they hold so dearly. Their spiritual path with God. It's that journey, and they're ready to unfold it with you. Have a good night.